that red lip splitter? 682 horsepower sitting this low to the ground. Wild. Here is the question before we go any further. Cadillac made one aerodynamic decision on this Escalade that no American luxury SUV has attempted at factory level. Not Lincoln, not GMC, nobody. I will get to it before this video ends, and it reframes what a full-sized luxury SUV can be engineered to do. Is this worth the premium over a standard Escalade? My answer depends entirely on whether you drive this vehicle or are driven in it. Two completely different financial cases. Exterior, interior, powertrain, in that order. And somewhere in the middle, I will tell you where this brief actually came from, because it did not come from Cadillac's luxury planning team. Everyone looks at that active rear spoiler first. That is not the engineering story. The story is the front splitter, that flat lip across the lower bumper, red accent lines at its edges. At speed, it generates downforce over the front axle, keeping a 5,000-pound SUV planted at performance speeds. No competitor in American full-size luxury does this at factory level. Range Rover relies on suspension tuning. Speculative tech number 1, active front load management. The splitter angle adjusts its speed, increasing front downforce 18% over a fixed unit. A vehicle this heavy needs aerodynamic front axle load to maintain stability at performance speeds. The problem it closes: front-end float under hard acceleration that affects every other SUV in this weight class. The cabin carries that same intentionality inside. Perforated gray leather, Chevron stitching pattern, not standard diamond quilt. Red contrast stitching outlines every angular V-form. Door panels carry diamond quilt with red piping along every edge. That execution sits closer to a Bentley Bentayga than anything in the American SUV market. The secondary touchscreen ahead of the Cadillac crested rotary dial is the correct call. Drive mode selection stays off the main infotainment screen. BMW's iDrive forces everything through one display. This separates mission-critical controls cleanly at 682 horsepower. Speculative Tech 2, haptic drive mode confirmation. The knurled rotary delivers a distinct haptic pulse per mode step, allowing confirmation without breaking eyes-road eye contact. The engineering reasoning: at this power level, mode selection during a highway merge is a real scenario. The problem it solves: eyes-off road time during dynamic transitions. Missed the mark? The climate strip uses touch-capacitive sliders with no physical feedback. Gloved hands or highway vibration make those controls unreliable. Mercedes GLS uses physical rotary knobs. Wrong call for this class. The exterior shows exactly what brief drove every decision in this cabin. Here is where this Escalade actually came from. When Porsche confirmed the Cayenne Turbo GT would break the Nürburgring SUV lap record, Cadillac's V-Series team received a brief. Not build a faster Escalade-V. The brief was, prove an American full-size SUV can match a European sport SUV on the same road at the same price. That objective explains the splitter, the spoiler, the diffuser. Front to rear, based on what these renders show: full-width front splitter with red accent line, aerodynamic downforce, not styling. Fine mesh grille with Cadillac crest centered, V-Series badge on lower fascia. Slim angular LED headlights with sharp horizontal DRL signature. Coupe SUV roofline sloping dramatically rearward, not the standard 3-row Escalade body. Gloss black multi-spoke alloys in low-profile performance rubber, stance low and wide. Active rear spoiler mounted high, deploying its speed for rear downforce. Multi-fin rear diffuser integrated into the bumper. Quad exhaust, 2 square-tipped outlets per side, channeled through diffuser fins. Red accent line mirrors the front along the lower rear edge. Every aerodynamic element here is load path justified. Airflow first, aesthetics second. Engine: supercharged 6.2-liter V8, 682 horsepower, 653 pound-feet of torque. 10-speed automatic, all-wheel drive with rear-biased torque split. 682 horsepower in a body this large means 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. The relevant number is stability at 120. where the aero package earns its cost. Speculative tech number 3. Rear torque vectoring with active spoiler. The system coordinates rear torque distribution with active spoiler deployment, stiffening rear bias precisely when rear downforce increases. The Cayenne Turbo GT achieves similar stability through mechanical rear axle steering. This does it through torque and aero coordination. What it eliminates: oversteer tendency under power at high-speed corner exits. Cayenne Turbo GT matches this on lateral dynamics, narrows the gap on low-speed ride. Range Rover Sport SVR delivers more interior volume, gives up 4 seconds to 60. Engineering case complete. Financial case next. Now, here's what I actually think. Completely straightforward. That Nürburgring brief explains every decision. The splitter for front downforce, the secondary drive screen for dedicated performance control, the Chevron stitching to signal V-Series intent without a word. Whether Cadillac succeeded depends entirely on whether you value that engineering coherence or simply want the largest, quietest Escalade money can buy. A 2027 Escalade at this V-Series specification puts the expected sticker between $130,000 and $145,000. The Porsche Cayenne Turbo GT runs $185,000. That gap is real. What Porsche delivers? Nürburgring validated chassis, more communicative steering, longer performance track record. What it does not deliver: 3-row capacity, American dealer depth, or an interior at this square footage. On residual value, V-Series Escalades with factory performance hardware hold significantly better than standard Escalades with aftermarket modifications. The performance premium is built into the VIN. $20,000 in aftermarket upgrades on a base Escalade recovers nothing at trade-in. On a 4 to 5 year hold, the factory V-Series premium is largely recoverable. If you drive this yourself and want factory-engineered performance at full scale, this is the correct choice. If maximum lateral precision matters more than interior volume, the Cayenne Turbo GT delivers more of that at a higher cost. What this Escalade earns its premium through is not displacement, it is integration, aerodynamics, torque management, and interior specification, all built from one brief.
That red splitter we opened with? Now you know what it says. Not styling, a declaration this Escalade was engineered around airflow before it was styled around luxury. $135 for this Escalade V-Series with the full aero package, or $185 for the Cayenne Turbo GT with the Nürburgring record. Where does your money go? Drop your call below. Next, Escalade V-Series versus Range Rover SVR full head-to-head. Subscribe so you do not miss it.